TV. I am CGI Proto. I switched over to a digital representation because my floppy meat vessel was getting all uh, uh, no, it's great. It's doing great. It's just I'm just saving it for a special occasion. Uh, all right. So now when I say my Twitter handle is blah, 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 my Twitter handle is Binry TV. Now it should actually crash or do something more interesting. Uh, yeah, there it goes. What's it complaining about? Uh, wait, what? Keyword error binary? Where's the keyword? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what is this loser winner business? Where are we? Player dictionary index winner .exp. Wait, what are we doing here? Linked. Oh, I haven't added the player back in yet. Oh, interesting. Oh, so you know what? I don't have to write these data files first. I can write these data files after. Right. Well, because I could do two things here. I mean, I know what the winner's experience is. Oh yeah, I know what the winner's experience is because I wrote it up here. It's oh, well, nah. I'll just change the order in which I write. I'm gonna stop the script because it already crashed. Um, I'm just gonna yeah. I'll just save the data at the end once the player's been re-added and everything. There's no specific reason that I couldn't do it just right here, but like whatever. Uh, all right, so cut this. We'll do it. We'll do it after we add the player back in, because that's another way to accomplish it. All right, so save that, and then yeah, you can't help but feel that Unity might not have a way of getting a lights frustrum. Oh yeah, yeah. Extra camera. I don't know. I wonder about that stuff, right? Like how much overhead comes with having like that extra camera. Um, I I might do that for like iteration, right? Uh, the other thing I might like if you're really interested in performance though, one thing I might point out though is that unlike the frustrum that comes out of the player's camera themselves, or like like the main game camera, unlike that frustrum, the far clip plane is different, right? Because like if we look at like if we split these uh, actually wait here, I'll just make a new sheet for it. So if we like split out these pyramids so that they're not stacking, the one thing that you might notice about it is that like the so if this is like the player's camera, this one is like very regular, right? It's like it's a square pyramid, and it's like except for the fact that I'm drawing it poorly, all the it's like equilateral, like the or the all the triangles are isosceles and like the yeah it's very regular and so the thing about the other perspective cameras is that like if we just took the same one and we move it up, the thing you'll notice about it is because it has the same because you're still using the camera's far clip plane. I mean, this is like an optimization thing, so it's not like it's not going to be like urgent if you don't do it this way, like it yeah so like the clip plane is still the same despite the fact that it's coming at it from a different angle. So what you get is like the triangles on the side here, they're not isosceles anymore. Like this length here is much shorter than this length here because like you're still using the same far clip plane because it's like it's not like the clip plane of the light sources, right? It's the clip plane of the camera that you're viewing from. So like yeah, so like if there was a camera that was like really high above the like it if there was a camera that was really high above like the far clip plane of the player, then it'd come in at like really extreme angles and it'd just be like this weird little slivery thing. So yeah, I don't know. Like you could probably, like you were saying, like if you slap on a camera, you could probably you could probably get the effect that way, right? Because you just you know, in order to do that, you just have to use like, you know, you could just use this as like the like you could just make sure that the far clip plane or whatever, or like the, you know, the plane of interest extended beyond like what was necessary, right? But then yeah, so for something like this, right, it'd actually be like, I mean, it'd actually be like relatively narrow, right? It's actually like the like the field of or well, I didn't draw it very well, but like the interesting field of view is actually like, so then but then like if at some point you did want to like optimize the math so that you could like stop worrying about like all the geometry like in this like backfield here, like everything in this backfield, because everything in this backfield you don't actually care about, because it, unless it's like it's not casting a shadow to things, like shadows are not like bilateral, right? Like, or like shadows like don't get cast in both directions, right? They only get cast in one direction, like from, yeah. So yeah, so like down the line, maybe I don't know. So your camera thing is probably like fine. I just like, I'm thinking about a lot about optimization stuff on SideQuest right now, so I can't help but think about how this would be a point of optimization for you at some point, probably. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing urgent about that really. So, what was I doing? Um, uh, the the what was I was like doing things and like, oh, I fixed a thing. I fixed a thing and now it's not broken anymore. And now I can test it. Yeah, so it's like so don't reload this data. No, don't reload it. Yes, keep it in the editor. Yes, keep it in the editor. No, don't reload it. Let's just save these again because these are the values that I wanted them to be. And then let's run the test again. And now it'll just magically work and everything will be great forever, forever and ever. So I will say my Twitter handle is @binry_TV. Hey, no crashes and stuff. Successful linking, doodly doot. And so let's see. So it shouldn't have had me at lurking, so I shouldn't be lurking. So it should show me eventually in some form. I should be really high level, and right, because I never reset my experience. No, Cole, you're I'm happy to talk to you about this stuff. Like I said before, I really, yeah, look, I'm really high level now because I'm cheating, but that seemed to all work correctly. So oh yeah, so the thing that I should look for now is that so did it add experience? No, it wouldn't have added experience. It would have used the cache, right? Wait, would have added experience or would have used the cache? How was I linked previously? Previously I was linked. I was forward linked. So there should be a cache now for so if we look in the player data, there should be a cache for the b underscore nre. Yeah, look, okay, so it made a cache for b underscore nre, which is good. Uh, Only 3 experience points, but that's fine. Um, there should be a cache for BinryBot. Yeah, there's a cache for BinryBot too. 875 experience points. That's quite a few. And then yeah, so let's reload this link data. Reload this link data. And then wait, shouldn't the other two have disappeared though? Oh, so it's still not clearing the old link data. It's still not clearing, like, this data should not be, yeah, this should not say linked anymore. This should say, yeah. Okay, so it's not doing that, but everything else seems to be working out okay. So, um, cool. Uh, and why is that not happening, I wonder? So that would be part of the unlinking. I would expect that to happen during the unlinking process. Um, so yeah, so BinryBot and yeah, BinryBot should be unlinked because this account is no longer linked. Oh wait, no, this account should be linked, but this account should not be linked. And yet this account, so yeah, both of these accounts still have the, they still think they're linked to their former whatevers. So I could just do what I was doing before, where like when that data was left over, it gets trimmed out. But no, that should have been cleaned up as part of the unlinking process. So uh, okay, well I'm gonna change that anyways. So because like I'm gonna split out like the pending data from like pending link data from the regular link data. So maybe I'll just do that. Uh, Trusty Bard tells me, success, your accounts are now linked. Chipper campaign. Um, oh, was Trusty Bard spamming my primary Twitter account? Um, Sorry, hold on. Is because like I did the link tests a lot of times. And in case he was spamming, I just want to clean that up a little bit. Um, oh, yep. Okay, no, he didn't. Oh, yikes. I apparently forgot to use the Twitter handle in some of these cases because he was just like tweeting this out loud instead of tweeting it at a particular player. So whoops. Let's fix that because that's annoying. Um, and I think I know when I introduced that too. It was when I forgot to differentiate. Oops, not I forgot to differentiate between unlinking when I'm unlinking through Twitter versus unlinking through like other means. Oh, okay. So yeah. So let's just get rid of all of these like all of these silly test messages. Delete, delete. Actually, I'm gonna keep this one. It's not true, but I do enjoy it. um. All right. So delete. Yeah. And then actually, I'm a I'm a dweeb, so I'm going to actually I'm going to I'm gonna sorry, I'm just gonna switch to screen cam for or face cam for just 1 second because I'm not like retweeting my own bot. No, I'm not doing that. Why would I retweet my own bot? That's like that would be so nerdy and dweebish. I'm certainly not doing that. I can't. I'm doing something so meaningful and not dweebish that um, I can't even tell you exactly what I'm doing right now. But I assure you, it's not that I'm retweeting myself, or it's not that I'm retweeting my own bot. Cool. Let's sorry. All right, let's get back to what we were doing now. Now that I've done something important that does not involve retweeting my own bot. Okay. Not that retweeting one's own bot is dweebish, but the fact that like it was test data, it doesn't actually represent anything real with respect to like how the game actually is played. I don't. Yeah, it just happened to be the GIF of the fox, and I liked the GIF of the fox, so I decided I wanted to retweet it for no particular reason. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So okay. So what am I doing with pending data now? I'm splitting it out into a separate file, which will just simplify things, right? Like, cause like I do all this like weird checking of like which line of like blah blah blah, and I also like this thing where like it wouldn't let me like write the file twice in a row or whatever. Actually, no, I guess that's not going to change much. The difference is that like I'll always just be removing the file in this case. I'll never be writing to it. I kind of don't feel like doing that right now though. I might just add that as to my list of things to do, like because it's working now, right? It's not broken right now. So oh, I do need to. I am going to restart the script again. Am I? Nah, I'll restart the script later. I cheated myself like way higher than like the level that I was like supposed to have been. So I don't know. I want to remember to reset that at some point, and I was thinking maybe I should just do it now. Um, so I'll do an event first. I'll do an event and then I'll restart the scripts. There we go. I'm so lazy. I got the double event thing to happen again, didn't I? Okay, so that's like... I doubt that I actually like hit some like magical threshold like back to back. Like that's probably just got to be a bug. Because like I mean, well, all right. So I already have like don't init event if init event already on schedule. Yeah, maybe I should do that now. Okay, so what did so script to add linked experience to linked data files. I did that. Save linked experience on player and transfer on unlink. I did that. Okay, so oh yeah, so multi is broken. Apparently there's like this double there's like this double event thing that's going on, which I don't know about what for and the and the whatnot. Um, so link bonuses badge awarding. Oh yeah, link set. Oh, backlink set. That would actually be a good one. I should that this one's like something I should do. It's probably not more important than fixing those bugs though. Prefabricate. I've gotten in this new habit where like I add new things to do faster than I clear out my queue. And so like this queue is just like never going to get empty and I'm never actually going to get to all these other things that I want to do. No, but we're going in a good direction. So all right, so what was what were we? Yeah, so switch so don't init event if init event already in schedule. So let's go to the places where we would be adding init event to the schedule. Init event, yeah. So no, this is where we process it, but where's the places that we add it to the schedule? So so yeah, I think we'll just say for oh wait, I technically do this from two different threads. Yeah, because the panel thread has its own thread, or the panel has its own thread, and that's like, hmm. Wait, but actually, no. Now that I think about it, away mode doesn't trigger an event. What is it that away mode does? What is it that what is it that away mode does? Is that I can't even tell if that's proper English or not. Um, so away mode, uh, yeah, toggle away mode. Oh, interesting. We initialize away mode through the schedule. Weird. Um, so what is init away mode on the schedule? Oh, because we have to set up the epilogue stuff. Um, hmm. All right. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, and so we just set away mode to be true or false. That's all we do here. So what is it about away mode being true that causes the event to trigger twice? Oops. Oh, sorry. I should have helped with that one. I could have helped with that one. Wait a second. Oh, no, you know what that is? That's because the multi-bug is still broken. I should have helped with that one. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, because it's still... I don't know why that's not working, because, like... wait, it's still on, isn't it? Or is it not, and it's that other special bug? No, it is just still on. Yeah, so what is it about away mode being on that is causing the events to... causing the events to, like, fire too often. So, if away mode... Whoa. Oh, no, yeah, it's not if away mode, it's, what is it? It's like, it's, not this, not this. Yeah, so, if not event on and away mode. and away event time less than frame time, and epilogue text equals blank. If not event on. If event on. Oh yeah, I bet it does have to do with like adding an event to the schedule. Yeah. Okay. So right, we'll just say yeah, I'll just say so if so like add event equals false, no, equals true. If add event, then schedule insert blah blah blah, and then we'll say for li in schedule, if li index 1 equals init event, add event equals false, and break. Because we just don't want two init events in the schedule. Yeah. The schedule's never that long either. It's like, I think it's only like 10 items long or something like that. So this doesn't even take that long to check. And I guess I kind of want to do something similar in the other places that I would schedule init event. Because I think there could still be a collision, hypothetically. Like, this might not even actually, like if, hypothetically, if the reason that these double event things are happening, if that's because... Wait, why would it be the same event both times? I feel like if a init event happened twice... Oh, no. No, it would be the same event both times. Yeah. So... Excuse me. Yeah, I guess in general I will want to run the... Whoops. I will want to run this check when I'm doing init event. So init event. Where else do I do this? This is where I... No, this is... Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, no. You know what? I'll just leave it at that one location. Will I? Oh yeah. No, you know what I should do in these other locations? Is I should do kind of the opposite. I should like pop out the event if yeah. Um right. Yeah, so I'll do kind of the opposite here. I'll say so for I in range schedule so schedule so the length of schedule minus 1 down to -1, stepping by -1. We'll say if schedule index index 1 equals init event, then we'll say schedule dot pop I. So we're going backwards because we might hypothetically be popping out of the list, and so if we're popping out of the list, we'll want to, the list will be getting shorter, but we won't want to skip anything. So I mean, we could probably even break after we pop it out, because like there shouldn't ever be 3 events in this schedule. But You never know. So for the other cases wherein we so the one where I abstained from adding the initial init event, that was the case where it was the automated system, and we don't give preference to the automated system. We give preference to the okay, look, I'm kind of doing that already. Oh, but for a different thing here. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Right. So what was the other one? Yeah. So this is the last other one. So this is so right. So in the case of the automated system, the the existing event is given priority, and in the case of the GM control, then in the case of the GM control, then the uh, the GM is given priority over what is presumably a an automated event. Although hypothetically, if there are two GMs at the same time, or if like if there's a chat GM and the administrator is acting as a GM, then there could hypothetically be a conflict there. But hopefully it'll just work. Oh, it's not scrolled down in chat. Um, Yay! Oh yeah. Okay. So now that should be fixed hypothetically. I mean, I guess we'll find out. But it should. I can't imagine what another cause for that bug would be. So let's see if that's fixed. So switch multi to max actions, right? We never really did this. Like so far, we just oh yeah, here we are, multi. So new ev max actions equals the length of new ev actions. Multi equals true. So yeah, I don't know what's. I'm gonna stop the script. I'm gonna restart it in a second, but I'm gonna say like so like when we so new ev max actions. It just seems like wait, have we not we already set up new ev actions at this point, so the length of action should be correct. It's just like I don't know. I like when I set it up, I thought I was doing things correctly. So let's just when we're using max actions, new actions equals new actions to the. Oh no, that's correct. Yeah, whichever's the minimum between the length of new actions and cur ev max actions. Yeah, it takes whichever is smaller. So if wait the length of new oh yeah you're right because it doesn't want to right it can't be longer than the length of new actions, and it can't be longer than the length of max actions or the value of max actions. So that seems correct. Um, but like what the heck? Well, let's see. Yeah, so in this case, let's see so like let's in this case let's print new actions to see if it's not even getting to this point, and then let's also print cur ev max actions to see if it's just getting the wrong value somehow. I don't know. Where else do we reference max actions? I feel like I mean that's the one that's got to be preventing it, right? Because like when we looked at the debug output, it wasn't even like getting past that point. So yeah. All right. So let's. Is there something about .multi that is like interfering? Like I feel like I got rid of like pretty much all instances of .multi. Oh, apparently not. Um, so yeah. So most of the places. Yeah. No. I guess I didn't get rid of multi in a lot of places because I'll pretty much want to replace everything that used to be multi. I want to replace it with max actions basically. So. Hmm. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm a silly person. I'm setting max actions correctly for the for when we initiate a an event through the panel. but I'm not setting max actions correctly when we load the data in. So the prescripted events, right? Okay. So yeah, it was working actually probably fine basically. It's that when we load in. I'll have to change that for one thing, but yeah, no, it's when we init event, we. So we'll say instead of saying multi here, we'll say if well, no, I'll come back and change that later. I'll just also say no, it's not even when we init event. It's when we load it in, right? Yeah. So where do we load it in? This is it. Yeah, this is where we load it. So multi. So if multi true. So if blah 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 multi equals true. So let's say so it has to be after we load in the action. So where do we load in the actions? Actions here. So we have to get out of this conditional. Okay, so it's just after here. Yeah, so we can say, so if cur or no, what are we calling it? If events index name index name dot multi, because like I said, I want to replace multi, but for starters I'm just going to make it the script work so I can bring the script back up. So if multi, then we'll say events index name dot max actions equals the length of actions, because or the length of events index name dot actions, and because right now all they're prescripted events that are flagged as multi, but oh, I should do my data while I'm at it. Just put my data back together. Oh wait, did I ever fix? Oh no, wait, no, I never fixed up the thing where it didn't delete the data correctly. Oh right, because I was going to do it as part of the whole pending thing, and then I decided not to do the pending thing. Oops. Is that dangerous? Yeah, a little bit. So I should fix that actually. Okay, wait. So I will do that. So all right, but at least multi will be not as broken anymore. Um, right, but before we start the script, all I'll do is I'll reset my data to something more reasonable. So what is my experience on this account? No, that got out of control too. The last level that I got was level 24, right? We agreed on that. And by we agreed on that, I mean I looked it up earlier. Yeah, kill is super breezy. So so let's say stable. This should be level 24 kilt. Save that, and then exp. It doesn't really matter. I'll give myself a little bit of extra influence, just because I'm the GM, and I can do that if I want to. All right, so let's copy this. Oops, no. Let's copy this over here. Replace these files. Oh, and the link data. Right, I should make that more reasonable too. What did I say my current experience was? Yeah, whatever. Alright, there we go. Save that. And then, I mean, I guess for now, just so that I don't leave anything dangerous lurking about, I'll just delete these link files manually. But I should, if I'm not going to do the full thing, I should at least fix that. And I might consider doing the full thing now, because I have those two reasons. Maybe I'll just fix that for now. All right, but either way, it should be good to go now. It should be. So we should have at least fixed those two bugs that we were seeing. Oh, actually, before we restart the script, I'll fix it up for the chat GM too. So multi. Right, we'll do something basically the same, which is just that when we right. So this is. Oh no. Okay. No. I guess actually I could have just put it here, and that would have been as easy, but whatever. Um, no, yeah, this is fine. No, where's the where's the Chachiem's? Chachiem? Oh yeah, it'd be after this. It'd be here. Yeah. Uh, yeah, right. Okay, so we say, so if multi, we say new ev multi equals true, and we also say new ev dot max actions. Max actions equals the length of new ev dot actions, because we've already set up the actions by this point. Probably. We must have, yeah. Yeah, we have. Okay. So, yeah. Alright. So now we'll run the script, and multi-events should work. Hopefully we won't get those double events, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, we can take out that print, too, about max actions. Because I can be fairly quite confident that that is, in fact, what was awry. Hey, look at that, a multi-event. Hey, look, we get, it's the exact same multi-event that we had just a minute ago. Or just a little while ago. So now hypothetically, Proto, if you were to try and sneak and distract at the same time, you probably could. Alright, so oh yeah, right. So why is that extra data? Where's that extra data coming from, and why was that extra data coming from? Or why was that data not getting deleted, rather? So when we unlink accounts, we go through and we should be deleting both of those datas. Players link e link.txt L pending. We're not doing either of these things. This one seemed to work out okay, because these ones were getting stomped, and then these ones were not. Why not? Lpend. I'm not setting Lpend correctly? No, I am. We're setting it to be blank. If we encounter a line that has pending data, maybe I should just rewrite it, because like nothing is standing out here. Nothing here is like jumping out at me as like excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, nothing here is jumping out at me as specifically like wrong or incorrect or whatever. So usually what I do in that situation is I just like rewrite things to be the way I want them to be, and then eventually they are better. So maybe I should do the conversion of like the pending link data. Yeah, why not? Alright, so let's look for instances of pending. Start at the top, and every time we reference pending, we can change to a different format. So, right, so let's change this format. Let's change this to say if the length of, okay, so for one thing, we don't need to do lines. We don't need to split on. So we'll just call this line, and we'll just split on the space character because we're getting rid of the multiple lines thing. Because that was always a bit awkward. Oh yeah, actually, I guess it's anywhere. Yeah, it's not even just anywhere that we reference pending. It's anywhere that we reference link.txt. So let's go to all of those locations. Link.txt. right, so real name, uh, wait, what was that thing that I started editing? Oh, it was right here. Okay. So that's fine. All right, right, yeah, uh, right, so instead we say line equals end data reads split on blah, 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 whatever. And so what we actually check here is if the length of line is greater than 0, or greater than 1. Right, so the difference between these data files now is that the way you can tell which account is the primary is that the primary account will have that experience value saved to it, and the secondary won't. So we can check in the case of the primary, it's going to be length 2, and in the case of a secondary, it's going to be length 1. So if line 0 equals linked, no, we don't have to check that anymore, because link E is always line 0. Wait a second. Oh no, this is going to be way simpler. Because actually what we're doing here is, what we're checking is if link E, not even if the, wait a second. Yeah. Okay, yeah, if, wait, no, what are we doing here? This is the one we're checking the real name. So with open SN data, so we read in lines. Oh, we already know it exists. Yeah. So if the length of, I'm just gonna rewrite this, I guess. Yeah, because like if the length of line is greater than 1, then we can say this is the case where this is this case. Yeah, this is this case. So we can say link E. Oh, wait a second. What is this? What's this about? What did this used to say? What was the conditional here? If line 0, what was the else case about? If line index 0 equals linked? Oh, this was the case where, this was the pending case. Yeah, so we can just ignore that. Right. So all we have to say here is, right, all we have to say here is, so link E is actually always going to equal, oh, so we don't even have to check that. Right, because link E is always going to be line 0, so we don't even have to check the length of line. We can just say, we can always just say, link E equals line 0. And in fact, we never actually care about that second data point, so we can just say, we can actually just say, we don't even have to worry about line here, we can just say link E equals ndata dot read dot split index 0. Yeah. Right, like I said, this is going to be much simpler. Like I've been saying all week, like, oh, hey, decided to give it a try. It did have about as big a performance hit as you thought it would, yeah. Figured it would, considering how much performance could go down just from rendering with the camera. Yeah, yeah. Being too primitive as a whole. Do you know Trent Sterling and 2D Heroes? Because I think I just happen to know that they also stream fairly often. I don't know what their schedules are exactly, but they stream fairly often, and I'm pretty sure they're both working on voxel games. I don't know if they're both working in Unity, but I know Trent used to work in Unity, so I don't know. Did you say you're working in Unity? I forget. Maybe I think you said you worked in Unity at least for the jam, but I forget if you said you used it most of the time. Yeah, I don't know if that's an issue that they've had to deal with, but I mean the other thing, like the other thing that I was trying to explain is that like yeah, so instead of doing like the instead of just using the camera, like you can always just like check your own geometry, right? But I guess that right. Um, but the diagrams, no. All right, I'll stop. Um, um, so with open, right? So okay, so this is much simpler now. So yeah, opening the linkee data is also going to be much simpler because we can just say, what is it that we're getting out of the link? Oh yeah, we're just verifying. I mean, we don't even really have to at this point. Like we can just like, cause the links are actually all mutual now, so we actually kind of have all the data that we need just based on this. I'm tempted to just like super simplify this, like just crunch this down. Oh, I guess yeah, the interesting thing is whether it's link or reverse link. Um, oh yeah, so okay, so actually let's not skip quite so many steps. Let's say lines or line equals this, and then no, I am gonna skip a ton of steps. I think I'm gonna skip a ton of steps. Um, I'm just really confident in my new code, so I'm just gonna say like all this business about about checking like the file path and stuff like that. I'm gonna be like no, nope, it's just gonna super work. It's gonna so work. It's so gonna work. All the working. It's gonna work so hard all day. It works hard for the money. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, in this case, we're just gonna skip right to right. So we're gonna say sorry. So now we have the linky. Okay, we're gonna say if the length of if the length of what? If the length of line is greater than 1, then this is when we have the case of if it's greater than 1, that's this case down here. So this is link confirmed. No, no, if it's length of 1, no, if it's, yeah, no, if it's greater than 1, then that's link confirmed. So we'll say, we'll do all these things. And then the else case, we'll say, we'll do link, we'll do this one, the link reverse confirmed. So, yeah. And then, right, so we're not even going to bother doing the second data lookup, because that'll save more data reading, data writing time. So, always a good thing in my opinion. And then the last thing that we'll do is, yeah. Oh, do I even, yeah, I do use linky. Oh, it's not supposed to be linky index 0, it's supposed to be linky equals lines index 0, yeah. Actually, I don't use linky after this point, so I can just declare it there. Lines I don't use anymore. lfpath. lfpath is not actually a thing that I use, so I can get rid of that actually. There we go. Look how clean that is. This used to stretch all the way off screen and stuff, and now it's just this tiny little chunk. Excuse me. Of course, I just cut out the part that would have handled the error that I haven't fixed yet, so I will now have to fix that error, because otherwise it's broked. Sorry, I don't know if it matters, but I just noticed the frame rate was getting a little chuggy, so I'm gonna... I still don't know if this helps exactly, but I'm gonna try bumping up the priority of the thread. I'm also gonna move the graphics down so that I can see them too. So sorry, the graphics are gonna look a little bit silly. The characters are gonna spin their legs a little bit. Hey, there we go. Alright. Because like I don't anticipate restarting the script as constantly as I was earlier today, so I can actually like keep it going. Okay, wow, yeah. I was like, wait, this event has been going on for a while. Did it? And I was right at that cusp of like, is it crashed? Should I go check on it? But no, it's doing fine. Um, Wait, why is real name inside these? Oh, weird. Yeah, why is real name inside these things? It's not supposed to be. The thing's supposed to be above it. This thing had disappeared once, and I wasn't sure where it had gone. Apparently, it just went underneath real name for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Um, uh, you actually learned quite a bit about Voxel Engine as is now from open source development blog. Actually, haven't looked at nearly as many blog parts as there have been released. So, oh, that's cool. Yeah, voxels, they seem popular right now. A lot of people super into them. I I've never worked with them either, so that would be an interesting thing to try at some point. Um, I think I kind of know what my next project is going to be though. So uh, I don't know. It could involve voxels. I haven't ruled it out yet, but all right. So let's let's do what? I am. I know it doesn't. This isn't like not a big. No, I should finish what I was doing first. Sorry. Now that I put the graphics on the bottom of the screen, I'm like staring at the graphics, which as soon as I put them there, I immediately started getting distracted by them, and I probably shouldn't. Um, I'll work through it. I can do this. All right, so let's continue cleaning up references to link. Link e equals line 0. Yeah, so this is all all good. All good. Uh, if name in link dictionary. Yeah. Return link dictionary. Index name. Yeah. Okay. Right. So sorry. So yeah. So more references to link.txt. So here we have it. So right. So we don't. Right. So the new format here is not that we write like exclamation point linked. It's that we just write loser plus the plus that other data point. And this one doesn't change though. This one we only change the format of one of them, not both of them. So that's fine. Okay. So then. So what are we doing here? This is for when we're unlinking accounts. So yeah, kind of like before, we'll just be reading this data very differently. So like lines, so lines, we don't need lines and we don't need to split on the new line character because these files are now only going to be one line long. Um, it'll just be we can split on space character, and then so we don't have to care about the length of. So like first line, where we reference first line, we're basically now referencing line, except we're referencing it in different ways, because like yikes, look at all this like headachy stuff. All right, I'm just gonna like start rewriting it. So I'm probably gonna copy and paste in order to rewrite it, but yeah. So basically, so we're trying to figure out link E, right? How do we finally figure out link E? So yeah, link E is way easier now. Link E is just link linky is always line index 0 because we standardized or we like unified the format in that way. What the heck else are we doing here? Oh yeah, the cache gains and stuff. So we will still want to do that stuff once we've determined. Wait, yeah, is that's. So we know what linky is. We don't need to. What are these cases that we're handling? So this is okay. So we're so right. So if first line index 0 equals linked, that's the equivalent statement there is if if the length of line is greater than 1, then that's the equivalent statement here. So we say, we already know what linky was, but we say if the length of lines is greater than, wait, if the length of lines. Oh no, we don't care about pend anymore. Right, we're getting rid of all the pend business, so we can get rid of that. So cur exp equals 0. Wait, cur exp equals 0? Yeah. Okay, cur exp equals 0, because this is when we go in and we look up what the player's experience is. Yeah, so we'll cut this, put this here. So if the length of lines is greater than 2 or greater than 1, then we assume that the player's current or we just set it x equal to 0, and then we look it up, and if either the player's loaded currently or if the player has data, then we set it based on the current exp data. Oh, wait a second. I made it through link accounts already? Oh, yeah. Huh. Alright, sure, whatever. Okay, so, right, so cash gain equals current experience plus, or current experience minus in first line. How come I don't declare cash gain anywhere? Like, is this where I declare cash gain, I guess? Like, where do I use cash gain after this point? I guess I use it, like, immediately. Yeah. Sure. Right, so then, yeah, so I do all this stuff too. So, what is this? If link E in player set, link E. Wait, what? If cash gain is greater than 0, what is it we do if cash gain is greater than 0? Oh, right, we write out that player's... Wait, no, what are we doing here? Hold on, wait, I shouldn't be cutting code. I should be, like, copying code, just so I don't forget what the structure is like. Alright, so copy this here. So what do we do after that? We have cash gain. So I guess I should actually bring all of this stuff down. Yeah. Because this is all still relevant, I suppose. So tab that back in, untab this. Yeah, I guess this part didn't get super simplified because this part didn't really deal with that area of like of what we were doing. So yeah, okay. So we've handled down to there. So the else if linky equaling first line, we've already handled that case, so we don't need an else case here. So I guess we can get rid of all of this now. And then what we do? So we print link E or whatever. I mean, we can take out these prints now too, because like this is mostly working now. So if link E, right? So if we found a link E at all, wait a second though. No, we don't have to. We don't have to do this separately anymore because like and actually we don't even need to keep that data file open for that whole time. We can just like unindent this. But yeah, we don't have to care about npend anymore. I'll just say like line equals empty list, and then so if the length of line is greater than 1, right, yeah, because just because we know that the link data exists, we don't have to check if link key exists. Link key will necessarily exist if this link data exists. So we can unindent this whole section. Was there an else case to that? Wait, no, this is the else case to fix up. The else case... Oh, it was just to return name? Wait, hold on. So we would check if link E... Yeah, now in this case we'll just return name if... Wait, return name? Oh, technically we hadn't even been returning anything in the case that the linked data didn't even exist, which is weird. Probably fine, but a little weird. So yeah, so that'll just be that case there. So we can get rid of this. We can get rid of link E, and we can just unindent the rest of this stuff. Oops, wrong button. So we'll just unindent this stuff, and then we can get rid of this check for link E, because we're still inside the big check of the existence of this data whatsoever. Yes. Okay, we can get rid of L-pend because we're not using pending for anything anymore. Yeah, so just get rid of that. And then, okay, so with open players, link E, link text. So again, we can just say line equals LData read split on the space character. And then, oh wait, did we leave in any references to first line in the, oh yeah, the reference to first line, what is this actually supposed to be? It's not first line index 2, it's line index 1. Line index 1, yeah. It's kind of important. Alright, so first line index, right, so again we can get rid of this. So if, right, so the equivalent statement to if first line 0 equals linked is if the length of line is greater than 1. Then we'll set pf path to be players link E exp, and then if that path exists, then we open it, and so yeah, again, first line now will be line index 1. Oh no, we stomped over line. Were we supposed to? I think so, yeah. Line equals 1, and then right, because this is like the opposite of what we were doing up there. Whereas up here we were doing it. Yeah, it's just like the inverse, right? I think, if I recall correctly. Yeah, because we'd been stomping over what first line had been equal, what we had been setting first line equal to. So yeah, this should be fine. Yes, you can. The game so far is happening right now on the bottom of the screen. KMK Smith. This is the game. This is it. If you missed Trusty Bard's statement, Trusty Bard said, "The marsh is flooded. Hulking river reptiles lounge across the path. To pass, you'll need to divert the attention of the larger ones by throwing some rations, and charm the smaller ones with flutes and lyres. It can help to wiggle a bit, like the snakes are doing." Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully the game is fairly straightforward. Let's all right. So here we have what? You're all the game is, KMK Smith. What do you mean that's all the game is? Like, you've been here for like how many seconds, and like that's all the game is? Like, yeah, that's all the game is for the first like 10 seconds of the game. Like, do you have an actual question, or are you just here to be a troll? Um, um, all right, so cash gain. Yeah, I assume the rest of this is fine. I guess I could step through like each line just to make sure it doesn't require like some obscure upkeep or whatnot. So with open, yeah, so we're opening up the LData. Opening up the link text as LData. Wait, why do we open up the link text? Oh, right, because this is in the case. Yeah, right. Okay, this is literally the opposite case. This is the case where the link E is the primary on the account. So so we crack open their experience data. We compare it to we set cash gain based on the we set the cache gain based on the data that we read from. Oh, what is this? Int data eread split. Yeah, no. So based on what we read from their experience data and what we read from their link data, of the previous experience value. We set cache gain accordingly, and then if in the case that cache gain is oh wait, oh wait, isn't this supposed to be an else case? I feel like this should be an else case. Oh, you know why this wasn't an else case previously? Is that we had to look up that pending data stuff. Like regardless of what else we were doing, we had to look up that pending data. But now that we've gotten rid of it, I will snakes find me quite charm. Whoops. Ing. There we go. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Previously we did this in either scenario because we had to get the pending data out. But here, the only reason we'd have to open up the second data file is if we only have to open up the second data file if we have that like if we don't already have the primary set up. So yeah, okay. What is this? For li. Oh yeah. So we can just cut this out because like again, pending not a thing anymore. Right. So the other things that we can do is because like pending is not a thing anymore, we don't have to we never have to like write out a partial file. We can just literally just in all scenarios we can just remove these data files. There's not a scenario wherein this is not a valid, or this is just unilaterally the correct decision. So, excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so we did it. We did it, map snaps. We got it. We did it. All right, so yeah. What else? What else to do? So is the math here is correct, I assume? Yeah. So I calculate do I prefer Mac or PC? I've never used a Mac before, so I guess technically PC. Uh, I don't know how to use a Mac either, though. Wait, is a Waymo on? Oh, Waymo is on. Yeah. Whoops. I was like, why did that event happen so fast? Why did we teleport to the forest? All right. Excuse me. So yeah, let's. I didn't change any of this math. I didn't change any of this math, right? But like, I guess I'm just like paranoid that I might have accidentally like left in like one of the value, like a reference to one of the values that I've otherwise taken out. I feel like I've probably done a fine job though. I am a talented developer who is capable of implementing cool features. No, I think I did fine here. All right, so are there any other references to like pending? No, I think from this point on it should be. There's probably not going to be any of that. So let's look at other places where we reference link.txt. Yeah. Because, yeah. Okay, so, right, because this is the part where we actually set up that data. And here we're not even going to use the link data whatsoever. We're just going to use the pending data. Yeah, so so instead, so if OSPath exists, so I'll just call this like link pending, right? Then with open link pending, then yeah, this is also going to be a much simpler setup because we just say link data equals, yeah, we don't split on new lines or anything. We just say it equals read, or actually, I guess we can actually cut this part out entirely. we can just say, we can just cut to the chase and say line equals link line equals ldata.read.split on the space character, ldata.read dot split on the space character, and then okay, so last line is not a thing anymore. It's just line index 0, or no, it's not line index 0 anymore. It's just, yeah, no, it's just no, we don't have to put in a conditional here at all. Oh no, we do have to, yeah, so we'll just put in this conditional if line index 0 equals, right, yeah, so if, yeah, right, so we're checking if the linked data is mutual. So if line oh, so you know what, I'm gonna say like line equals empty whatever, and then unindent this. So yeah, so we say link accounts, we say link successful, and then the other thing that we're going to say here is os.remove link pending. Yeah. So actually I'll say so like lfpath equals this whole link pending thing, so that way I can just refer to it a little easier. So we'll just call this like lfpath, yeah, and then so we can replace yeah, right, because then we'll say wait, was this in progress business? In progress equals true. I have no clue what that means. I think I can get rid of that. What was it? What was that a reference to? If in progress? Oh, no, I guess I'm using that for other things. Anyways, I'll just say os dot remove fpath. Yeah, lfpath. Alright, so what is this in progress business? Oh, yeah, yeah. Right. Okay, because if wait, why is this just not an if-else case? Because I'm basically using it as an if-else case. Why is this just not else? I feel like this should just be else. Because if this, yeah, I don't know. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, no, I know why. It's because just because right. It's because just because the player just because the target player has link data doesn't mean that necessarily it will be a mutual link. And so yeah, no, in the case that it's not necessarily a mutual link, we just continue setting up more pending data. Right. So now so in this case we'll say like fpath blah blah. In this case, we'll use the string of Twitter user ID plus the @ symbol that I keep getting tempted to call the ampersand, which is not an ampersand. All right, so in this case, we just say if this exists. Oh wait. Oh no, we don't have to check if this exists. Actually, we can just jump straight to writing it. Yeah. We can just we don't even have to yeah, no, we don't even have to declare like lfpath or whatever. We say, yeah, and we can skip link data too. Because in this case, right, this format is way simpler. All we say is ldata write, and like we don't even write pending. We literally just write their name. So it's literally just Twitch name. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and then no, I was gonna say we remove the data, but no, that was only in the other case. In this case, we don't remove that data. Okay, so yeah, and then so there should just be one more reference, and then like yeah, so we do use the in progress thing again, but yeah, like before we say, wait, what? Oh yeah, we have to look up the Twitter handle in the Twitter dictionary, Twitter ID. Yeah. All right. So so with open player Twitter dictionary Twitter handle as tdata. Yeah, that we still do. So so that right. So now we'll say like l fpath equals basically this, except it's pending link. Uh, and then so we say if exists lfpath, uh, then with open players Twitter ID link, or again this is fpath, lfpath, then link data equals no. No, we don't need any weird link data or anything. We just say if wait, what do we do? If yeah, if ldata.read, if ldata.read oh no, actually, wait, no, yeah, I did say, right, no, I did say like, yeah, okay, no, I will say link data equals ldata dot read, just so I can put this outside. I can close the file. I don't have to have the file open while I'm doing this other stuff. So I'll just say if so then if link data link data equals name orig, then yeah, we're good to go. What else was I gonna oh yeah, is this the same thing that I did? Is this the same thing that I did before to how I set this up? I mean, I think there's like a subtle difference in how I set it up. Wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I just called it line or link data. Same difference. So yeah, so like line equals empty string. So I'll say line equals ldata.read. Empty string, right? I didn't. Oh no, yeah, no. Line isn't supposed to be. Wait, why am I splitting it? No, I'm not supposed to be splitting it. It's not supposed to be a list. It's not line index 0. It's just line. Or yeah, it's empty string. Right, because this just contains a single data point. Yeah, okay. It was like something was like, I don't know, like I was like, this, right, but this is better. Okay. So line equals ldata.read. If link data or if line equals name orig, then and then we're good. Oh yeah. So then the last thing that we do here is we say os.remove lfpath. Right, because we don't have the file open anymore. And then, yeah, so then the in progress thing, again, way simpler. All we do is, wait, what is this whole checking thing? No, we don't have to do any of this stuff, right? All we do is say with open, all we say is just with open for writing as ldata write, and not even like Twitter or not even pending, just Twitter handle, just Twitter handle. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's not link, it's pending link. All right, I think that's all we had to do. But then again, I thought it should have worked in the first place. So what do I know? Where did I learn programming? I went to school for it. Yeah, after high school, I studied math, but then I decided to study computer programming instead. So yeah, that's how I picked it up. All right, I named it pending link in all these cases, right? I was at least consistent with my naming. Yeah, okay. So yeah, oh yeah, you know what else I need to do, hypothetically? Is I need, wait, what? Wait, did I spell it differently? Oh no, I called it link pending, didn't I? Not pending link. That'd be an important distinction. Yeah, so just in case there's anyone out there with pending, data, I'll want to run, I'll want to run a script to convert all of like the data out there that might exist already. So yeah, it was link pending, right? Now I've named it consistently. Yeah, there we go. Wait, how come I reference it multiple times here and I only reference it once up here? Oh, because I forgot to change it. Yep. There we go. Yes, that is important. Cool. All right, so yeah, so let's so I won't run it yet. We'll have to restart the game at some point to test out more of this stuff. But I won't like restart stuff yet. First, oh, those caches. Yeah, I left caches here that I didn't mean to actually leave kicking around. They just represent like old data that is not actually relevant. They're just artifacts from testing. Alright, so get rid of those. I'll set up the link data to run more tests though. So yeah, so I'm gonna say yeah, this account is going to be so new text document. Oh, I need to update all of the link. Yeah, I need to update all of the link data. So actually, I'll do this first, because it's like kind of more important in terms of like not having the game to be completely broken in like a million different ways. Okay, so let's say so file open or not open file new new Python file link or test slash link link format convert. Alright, so import OS, and we'll say for li in, or for pi in os.lister dot slash players. Yeah. Then we will do what? We'll say so like lfpath equals dot slash players slash plus pi plus link.txt. Oh, I didn't mean to put a colon there. And then we'll say so if os.path .exists lfpath. So there are a few things that we might have to do here. Well, so we'll say pend equals nothing, and then we'll say oh, there are too many parentheses here. I'm like, what? Why is this freaking out? Okay, so we'll say with open. Actually, we'll say. I'll just say like link or lines or whatever. Yeah, lines equals an empty list. Right. So with open, this is the last time I have to reference this old format. Um, so uh, let's say with open lfpath, then we so open yeah, just for reading at first, with open lfpath, as ldata, we'll say uh, lines equals ldata dot read dot split on the new line character, and yeah, so then we'll say so yeah, there are a few, right. So the awkward thing about the old data format is like it was like there could be multiple lines, or there could just be like a single line, or like I don't know. It's a little confusing how that data stacked up. So we'll just say um, we'll just say for for li in lines, if that's kind of a stupid way to go about it, but for li in lines, if li, well, I'll say like line equals li dot split on the space character, and then so if line index 0 equals linked, equals # linked, then we'll open up our linked data again because we have something to save now. So we'll say with open lfpath, for writing purposes, we'll say as ldata, we'll say ldata dot write. So what we'll want is line. We're getting rid of the exclamation point linked thing, so we'll just want line index 1 plus a space character plus line index 0. Yeah, and then I should back up the player dictionary before, or the player data before I run this script, because this is liable to make things get weird, or just like mess up like all the links in the game, and like I don't want to do that. I like links. I prefer links to exist. Oh, this isn't line index 0. This is line index 2. Okay. So else if what? If line index 0 equals pending. This is the case where we actually write the other we write yeah, the pending data, right? Oh, so it's excuse me. So with open what's it? It's gonna be dot slash players slash plus pi plus slash link pending, I think was the name that I settled on, .txt, for writing purposes, as ldata. We will say ldata dot write. In this case, it will be line index 1. Yeah, and then so the else case is that we just the else case is like this one except a little different because it's the else case is just that we write just line 0. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so this should be like the whole thing, the whole deal. But like I said, I I want to back up the player data uh, before we actually pull the trigger on this, just in case. So um, yeah, let's There's an event in progress, so I won't restart the script just yet. Okay. Oh yeah, the link set and the backlink set. I could get started on those because that'll be a pretty quick conversion. Uh, yeah. So link dictionary equals. All right. So uh, link set equals set, and backlink backlink set equals set, and then so every time we're like so the reason I want the set instead of the dictionary is that a lot of times we say in link dictionary, and I don't want to be saying in link dictionary. I want to be saying in link set instead. So let's although, and then also the other side of the other side of that coin though is that every time I'm setting link dictionary, I want to be setting link set similarly. So global link set, and then right. So then place that. Actually, I should just go through every reference to link. I should just go through every reference to link dictionary, because like, yeah, I want to do both like conversions at the same time, basically. So let's find every reference to link dictionary. All right, so we have link set, link dictionary, and link set. Okay, they both exist. It's a good start. So actually, yeah. So again, like every time I'm mentioning like link dictionary and backlink dictionary, basically I want to be doing the same thing for both. So return link so if name in link set, yeah. So link dictionary, right? So when we do this, we'll also want to say link link set dot add linky, right? And then link set dot add name, right? Because the set is basically just a quicker way of checking the contents of the dictionary. So backlink set dot add name, yeah. So right. So then same thing here. I want to say add name, yeah, and then add link e, and then add link e to the backlink set. All right, there we go. Basically just that. Oh yeah, so so save that, and then right. So now there are just a few more cases where we do stuff like this. So backlink dictionary and link dictionary. Let's duplicate these lines. Actually, I've started using the Control D key fairly often. It's actually fairly convenient, fairly helpful. All right, I said I was gonna. Oh, you know what I should do? So I'm gonna bring down the script because, like I said, I want to back up the player data just in case I like mess it up seriously. It'll be easier to restore it quickly than to restore it slowly. So I'm just gonna copy this here, and yeah, finish up this stuff. All right, so So if name, yeah, so instead of checking backlink dictionary, we check backlink set. And so if name in backlink dictionary, Twitch name equals backlink dictionary. Alright, I guess that's, the rest of that seems fine. Else if link dictionary name not equal name. Yeah, okay, that's probably fine. Where are we? Oh, this is when we're adding player, yeah. Yeah, okay. So again, if name in backlink set, excuse me. Yep, and the rest of that's fine. Oh, the file system is honking at me because it wants me to say yes to replace the files in the destination. Sorry, I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just gonna mute the microphone for just 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry, just 1 second. Sorry for the delay. Alright, so yeah, we're almost, or I guess I can run the script now. Maybe it'll just magically work. Hey, no errors. I should like spot check. This is a dangerous script, so I should deactivate it. And I should spot check to see if it seems like it worked as well as it seems like it worked. By which I mean, if I go in here, so now if I say link pending. Alright, so there were a few files, or a few characters, or a few players with pending links. So for example, this person had a pending link as such. This person had a pending link. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So there are a few players with pending links. I think for most players it didn't actually like. It wasn't actually like important data, but yeah, whatever. Okay. So that seems good. And so now if I look at link.txt, then like this should be, yep, looks like an appropriate format. I'm not going to check literally all of them, I'm just like going to click through a few to make sure it looks mostly okay, and it does look mostly okay, so that's probably good, and we probably actually did it correctly. How about that? Okay, so close that stuff, and right, so let's finish up the link dictionary thing real quick, and then we can get to testing, and then get to fun time, party, whatever. I don't know. Alright, so link dictionary, yeah, that's all good. So if name in link set, oh yeah, so we can say replace and link, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so yeah, so we probably need to say, oh, we don't say global. Oh, that's weird. We don't say global link dictionary. Whatever. Global link dictionary. Global link set. Global backlink dictionary. Global backlink set. All right. So yeah, so link dictionary. So right. So if name in backlink set. And backlink dictionary, blah blah blah, backlink, blah blah blah. Okay, and then so global link dictionary. Let's duplicate that for the link set. Okay, so link accounts. Yeah, I knew it'd be used a few times here. So if Twitch half in right. So now we can replace that. So don't replace that one. Replace that one. Don't replace this one. I don't think. No, don't replace that one. Oh wait, I say global link dictionary twice. Whatever. Delete that, duplicate that, so we can have one for the set, and then alright, so yeah, so in link set, not set for there. No, we don't need to use the set for these things. But then for this one we say link set, and then not for these ones. Backlink, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so this is another situation where we say, I'll just duplicate these lines, because we'll just say, so it's backlink dictionary dot add winner. Oh, well, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter which order I do this in. So link dictionary add winner. Oh, sorry, not dictionary, set. Backlink set. Link set to add winner. Link set dot add loser. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So continuing on, link dictionary, backlink dictionary, duplicate, link set, backlink set, backlink. Oh, okay, we're taking it out of the dictionary here. So backlink set dot remove name, link dictionary name. Oh. Okay. Wait. So are we adding to the set or not? I guess we can add ambiguously, like, because we might be adding, or these things might already be in the set. So yeah, I'll just say link. I'll just assume that they're not already in the set, or yeah, no. If I say add to something that's already in the set, that's not a harmful operation. So we'll just say link set dot add name and link e. Yeah, that's safe. Yeah. Okay. So continuing on. So if name, if li in backlink set, and then if li in link set. Oh yeah, right. So also right. So then we say back link set dot remove li and backlink or link set dot remove li. Yeah. Oops, I put square braces instead of parentheses. I was like, why does that look weird? That's most of it. So we have a few other cases, but there's not going to be nearly as many as what we just did. Because it's the linking and unlinking thing that we use them for the most. So link set. It's just a few more. Right. So if name and backlink set. Right. That one's fine. If pkey and backlink set, and then that one's fine. Nd message and backlink set, then that's fine. All right. So that's all of them. Okay. Yeah. I think that saves a little bit of time. Spend a little time to save a little time. Oh yeah, so now I'm going to set up that other test case that I wanted to run one more time, just to see if I didn't break everything or if it still works. And so in this test case, we want, we want actually this account to be linked to Binary. So let's move this here. Right, so let's link to 4422736 I feel like that's the wrong. Why do I have 1300? Oh yeah, because I didn't change my influence value. I only changed my stable. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah. So then I wanted to set up a fake bond. Oh yeah, I need to set up, so I said, so here I had a new file, text document, link .txt, and this one points to binry bot, and then new link pending .txt, which points to binry. Just to set up the test case. I can actually run the script while I'm setting. Whoop. Oh, wrong script. Close that one. Close all tabs. So run. Okay, invalid syntax. What? Global link dict. That's not invalid syntax. You're lying. There's nothing wrong with saying global. Oh, link space dict. Yeah, no, it's link underscore dict. There we are. Okay. Yeah, so just to set up the rest of the, sorry, I'm going to make the screen look weird for a second. Bloop. Okay, so, yeah, just to set up the rest of the test case, it's, so Binry and my primary Twitter are linked, or my personal Twitter are links. So, so let's finish setting up the linkage between, so this is going to be link.txt, and it's going to be, how much experience does this player have? 19, or 192, so, oops. So we're going to say this will be, oh yeah, it has to be like the string for my other Twitter account. Copy that. Oops, only one @ symbol. And then, what was it, like 192 or something like that? I'll say like 180. Oh yeah, I should be testing caches too, so. Alright, so that's all good, and then I'll change Binry's cache to be a little bit higher, so it'll be like, I don't know, I'll say 1256 instead of 1356. Save that. And yeah, and then actually wait, hold on, I'm gonna reopen all these link files, just so if I have to rerun the test case, it's a little bit easier to reset. Excuse me. Yeah, so alright, so now if I say in chat, my Twitter handle is, oh wait, you know what I hadn't fixed yet? Oh shoot. Here, I'll do an event before I restart the script. No, I'm gonna restart the script, sorry. You know what I haven't fixed yet is done. Wait a second. No, we have oh. We don't have handle to work with. Right, it's not that I forgot to put handle here. It's that when we unlink Twitch based on when we unlink, interesting. So when we're unlinking via Twitch, in order to get the handle correctly, what we would need to do is we would need to look up their handle, because we don't have it offhand. So we could do that, or I could just skip this. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna skip this. We're only gonna tweet if source not equal Twitch. Yeah, I just don't care about that. It's not a meaningful feature, and it's not worth the effort that it would take to implement that. So yeah, okay, let's try this again. All right, so the data's all set up, I believe. So now, if I say in chat, my Twitter handle is @binry_TV. Let's see what happens. All right, well, it's in crash. It added 12 experience, so that could be good. That could be a good sign. It added 12 experience to Binry. Huh. Sure. So yeah, the real test is to see if it cleaned up all the data files. Oh yes, it's good. There's no data file here. That's a very good sign. There's now a data file here, and it right. So okay. So we'll say like whatever. I'll just like reset this data. So no, don't keep it in editor. Don't keep it in editor. Yes, reload it. No, don't keep it in editor. Yes, reload it. Yeah. I mean, those are the right messages. Yeah. Okay. So Binry, my Twitter account now points to me. I now point to my Twitter account, and 1371 is that an accurate number? 1371 is an accurate number. Um, yeah, I think that works now. So, oh yeah, the one other thing I should check though is the presence of a data cache. So there's a data cache here now, right? That one got created correctly, and the data cache for Binry bot. Wait, Binry bot didn't get a data cache, which would imply that. Oh, I don't think that's quite right. The whole 13 experience that got added to Binry, I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Because, like, right, if we look in the chat logs, there was a. It said, adding experience, Binry 12 experience. And I think 12 experience was the amount of cache that should have been created. Wait, how did I have that set up, though? Did I mean, I feel like, I think I could have sworn the way I had that set up wait, no. I had it set up so that, oh, did I have these no, I can't think of a good reason why that experience would have gone to Binry. Like if, I don't forget, or I don't remember which, well, wait, does that make sense? I think it was like, I think Binry bot was the primary. So Binry bot was not supposed to get a cache, but I think my Twitter account was supposed to get a cache, but it gave that experience to Binry. Why would it have given that experience to Binry? So I guess I'll just want to look into that. Wait, no, it said linked. Huh. Which way are they linked? Like, who's the primary here? Binry is the primary, not the Twitter account. So wait, why would it have said linked? Why would it have said this? Linked. Yeah, I think I need to fix something there, possibly. But let's see what's happening in chat. What do I think is a better idea? Focus on one particular rather complicated thing that will take a long while to learn, or try a series of smaller things that will be overall easier, give you more experience with different things, and potentially build up a resume of some sort. I mean, it's hard to say in the abstract, but I'm like my strong inclination is the second of those two things. Like smaller is almost always better. Like almost always. So yeah, I would definitely go with that. I would definitely go with the smaller one. But it's hard to say in the abstract too, because like it could be that you know, if the smaller ones are like eating bugs and the larger one is curing cancer, it's like, you know, actually at that point like maybe cure cancer instead of eating bugs. But like yeah, it's up to you. I don't want to run this test too many more times because I don't want to get like constantly I don't want to get like constantly what like the tweets will get annoying. Let me just look at real quick to see if this cache didn't get misattributed, because that'd be weird if it did. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay. So let's where would that be? That would be when we cache in when we're unlinking accounts. I might have just used the wrong name. I might have just so when we're unlinking accounts, oh yeah, it was this thing here. So is it just not supposed to use name here? Or like, if name in player set. Yeah, is this maybe this just isn't supposed to be name. Um, no, this is when the linky is primary, right? Yeah, this is when the linky is the primary. So why wouldn't it be name? Oh, also I left a print in here somewhere. Uh, I swear I did. What was it? It was the oh no, it was just the name and handle thing. Yeah, I should get rid of that. Uh, yeah, right. Uh, because that's just not necessary. Okay. But yeah, no. What was I doing? It was yeah. So for unlink account, I was just so it'd be this side, right? It'd be the side where BinryBot was the primary. So we're unlinking Binry. We're unlinking Binry TV. What am I making? Oh yeah, oh, is the script? No, the script's running right now, right? It's happening on the bottom of the screen here. Uh, so yes, you can see the result, unless you're blind or are unable to look at the bottom of the screen. Then you can totally see the result. You can see it right now. Um, all right, so the um, what is it that I'm doing here? I mean, it seems right as far as I can tell. We load the cache based on the linked account. Am I misunderstanding something? Why did it say adding experience binary 12? Am I calling unlink on the wrong like player or something? Name? No? Twitch half, Twitter half? I mean, yeah, I like. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm not adding experience the right way. Oh, weird. Wait. Yeah, no, the way that I'm adding experience, I can't do it that way. I can't do this. I can't add experience like this. I can't. This is, yeah, this is where it's going wrong. Because I'm adding it by the player's name. But then, wait, no. But then why did it come through as Binry? No, I still don't understand why it came through as Binry. Let's look at how we add experience. Yeah, so the thing that occurred to me is that, oh no, we're calling it directly. I was gonna say, if we're calling, like, if we're adding it to, like, the process EXP gains, then it would happen, like, asynchronously. But, no, this seems legit. So what is that, so if name in player dictionary and, oh, maybe it's, no. Right, so we only do this if the name is in the player set. So, is there like some weird way that this is actually somehow correct? Like, I feel like not. Um, adding experience. Yeah. Name. Ah, this is so weird. This is so weird. Why would that's like um so if it would it, I feel like I should maybe I should just run the test again. Maybe I'll deactivate the tweeting for just temporary, um, because I don't want to.